Hey guys, it's Kat. Thank you so much for watching. Today's look is going to be something that I actually wore for my birthday. I was wearing a white dress, so I wanted to go a little bit neutral on the eyes, of course with a little bit of sparkle, but I wanted to go with a bold lip. So I chose, it's like a corally color, and I'll show you in the video once we get into it. But it's one of the new lipsticks I picked up, but it's just something I thought you guys might like or might be interested in recreating yourselves. So this is the look that I came up with. So it's just basically some burgundy, some warm browns, and a lot of sparkle on the eye. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe or like the video if you enjoy it. So thank you so much for watching, and let's get started. Okay guys, so I already started one eye. Don't I look fabulous? So I did one eye just for the sake of time, and I'm going to start with Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm going to put this all over the lid up to the brow. I'm going to take a fluffy brush like this, and I'm going to start with texture. Also, I'm going to take a little bit of Swiss chocolate, which is exactly what it says, a chocolatey color. So this is Swiss chocolate, and I'm going to take texture. And I'm just going to take a little bit of each, start blending that onto the eye. So I'm just going to put it right here. I'm going to put that right on the crease, and I'm going to blend up above the crease too. Not to the brow bone, just a little bit above the crease. The reason that I do this is because I want there to be like a gradient effect after I finish blending the colors that I'm going to use. So that way it just doesn't go from the color that you want on the outer corner to your highlight. I like there to be some kind of in between. So by adding warmer colors, it really helps everything blend. So I'm not really doing this in any fashion. I'm just trying to get it all over the crease and a little bit above the crease. I'm also going to take that in as well. Try to take a little bit just of the texture, just because it's warmer than the soft brown. Then the Swiss chocolate. And just really concentrate that on the crease and the outer half of the eye. Next, I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is a 217 by MAC, and I'm going to grab Sketch, which is just beautiful. It's like a burgundy with slight shimmers in it. And I'm going to start putting this right into the outer corner of the eye. And then I'm going to blend that color in. So I'm going to keep it relatively low. I'm not going to really force it into the crease. I'm just going to start slowly blending it and eventually make its way into the crease. So I like to go little by little. I take a little bit of color and I like to build it. I don't like to take too much color right away, just because it's harder to blend when you do it that way. And I'm going to pull it a little bit. I'm going to bring it in below the crease. I'm just going to go back to the other brush that we were using and start blending that all together. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Star Violet, which is just a purple burgundy. I'm just going to take the slightest bit, just a teeny bit, and I'm going to put that over the top of Sketch. Okay, now I'm gonna add the color in the inner part of the eye. For that, I'm using one of the Naked Cosmetics pigments. This one is in DE01, and it's just a pale gold kind of color. It's really, really pretty. I'm not sure if I can show you. Take a synthetic brush so that it picks up good, and I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of Fix Plus, and I'm gonna start placing this on the eye. Now I'm just going to go back to the blending brush I was using before and just start blending all the colors in together. Now I'm going to go really fast into the Naked Basics palette, and I'm just going to grab the darkest color, which is Crave, this one right here. And I'm going to dip my brush into that, take just a little bit, tap off, and then place that right on the outer corner and blend that. I'm adding a little bit more of that pigment, blending that in again. Now I'm going to wet my brush again with some Fix Plus, and this time I'm going to dip into MAC's Reflex Pearl. I just have a sample. I'm just going to take the brush we're using to blend the sketch with and just make sure that's all blended. Okay. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Shroom, which is just a pale shimmery color. Put this on the brow bone as our highlight. I'm just going to blend that. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Nylon, which is another shimmery pale color, but this one's, Shroom is a little bit more silvery, this one's a little bit more gold. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner. I'm going to line my eyes with Loreal's the Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner. Curling my eyelashes. The eyelashes I'm using are the Ardell lashes in Giselle. Let me pop those on real fast. Okay, eyelashes are on. I'm going to do my eyebrows real fast. I'm using the Anastasia Brunette Dark Brown Powder Duo. Looks like that. I'm going to set them with the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in Brunette. Start with foundation. I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, and I'm going to take just a little pump of the Covergirl Stay Fabulous. I'm in M53 in this one, and this one's 832. And I'm just going to take a little pump of that, only because this one still is a little tad too dark for me, and this one's a little light for me, so just a little bit evens out the color for me. And of course, I'm going to use my Flat Top Kabuki brush by Sigma. For concealer, I'm using the MAC Prolongwear in NW20. I find that this concealer is best applied with your finger. I don't think that the brushes really warm up the product as well as your finger can. I'm going to set my foundation and my concealer with the Nars Translucent Light Reflecting Setting Powder, and I've been really loving this brush, the powder brush by Real Techniques. I'm just going to take a little bit, swirl it around, and put it all over my face. I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to take an angled brush and start placing this in my contour area. For blush, I'm using one of my favorite at the moment. I'm using MAC's Melba. It's very, very pigmented. Like, look at that. It's pigmented. So use sparingly. For highlight, I'm using my favorite, the Mercier Peach Mosaic Shimmer Bloc. Yeah, and a stippling brush. Okay, now we're ready for the eyes. I have to finish the eyes. Woohoo, sorry, almost forgot. Okay, so I'm just gonna line my eyes with Urban Decay Perversion. I'm going to take a little bit of this kohl pencil by MAC. It's called Prunella. And I'm going to put this right beneath the waterline, so right on the lash line. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to grab some of that sketch and run that along the bottom lash line. I bring it down pretty low. You definitely don't have to. It's up to you. This is just what I like. I'm going to take a little bit of the Star Violet. I'm going to put some mascara to blend in my natural lashes with the fake ones. For lips, I'm going to add one of my new lipsticks. This is Vegas Volt by MAC. And it looks like that. It's just very bright coral. And I'm not going to put any liner. Just going to straight from the tube. So this is the final look. I'm gonna zoom in on the eye so you can see.